Hey everyone, so this is my review of Riverdale, Season 3, Episode 7, called The Man in Black, and essentially what this episode is about is that Archie and Jughead hit the road and end up at this mysterious farm, and while that's going on, Betty ends up having to face a very formidable foe from her past, and Veronica decides to make some very risky business decisions. And this was a really interesting and great episode that definitely had a lot of really good moments to it. And each of the sort of individual stories that they told had their like highs and lows and stuff, so it was all just really sort of interesting to watch and see how everything played out. Now, everything with Jughead and Archie in this episode was really great, with them trying their best to hide from Hiram and ending up at this mysterious farm with these two people who are very nice to them and stuff. The only problem I really had with their whole thing was the sudden surprise that Hiram owns this whole really random town in the middle of nowhere. That just seems like a weird business decision for him, first of all, and just it makes no sense besides to make Hiram this bigger, higher, more powerful person than we already know him to be. But still, it's just odd and weird and makes no sense for him to have this random town under his control and everyone in the town just accepts it because they're so high off of these drugs. That just, like I said, makes zero sense to me and just is really confusing as to why they chose to do it and stuff. But otherwise, just seeing Archie and Jughead together again and working together and stuff was really nice and fun, and I enjoyed it so much. Then everything with Betty and her at the Sisters of Quiet Mercy Hospital and stuff was really great, with her meeting up with Ethel and having to figure out what to do to try and find a way out of the hospital, as well as just trying to sort of figure out what's actually going on there and stuff. And all that was really interesting to see how it all played out and stuff. And just how under control everyone seems to be by Hiram and by these Fizzle Rocks and by this game and stuff. Just all that was really interesting to see how it all played out. Then everything with Veronica and her dealing with her speakeasy and stuff was really kind of pointless and boring, besides to show a other side of Hiram and stuff like that, where she decides to have this gambling night to raise more money for Pops and for the speakeasy and stuff. And doing so, she gets in bed with a not very nice opponent, and just how all that plays out and stuff was fun to see Veronica grow as a person, but it was just really kind of pointless scenes overall just to sort of get Veronica into this episode, it felt like. And that was okay, but also, like I said, kind of pointless. Then, just overall, this was a really interesting and entertaining episode, and I'm very interested to see what they're going to do in the next episode and sort of how all that's going to play out and stuff. And just, yeah. So that's my review of Riverdale, Season 3, Episode 7, called The Man in Black. So, yeah. Bye!